Good day and welcome back to my channel. Next project, Academy's 1/48 scale F4J. This is the last, maybe, in the series of the Jolly Rogers. So I've done the Crusader, I've done the F-14, and this is the F4. And honestly, this was the plane that was the reason I wanted to do this series, just because I really like the look of that livery on the F4. Might do the F-18. I don't know. We'll this one though, this is the sort of the culmination in that series. So as is always, we'll go ahead, we'll take a look at what's in the box before I get started, and that's what this video is going to be. So let's just roll on into it. So here we are, the next project. This will be the 1/48 scale F4 in Jolly Rogers colors. As you can see, it's a Academy. So this is actually you can't see it. Now you can see it's an Academy build. It is a kit that I've not done a lot of Academy models, so this is going to be new and different. This video will be a take a look inside the box. I don't know how many are out there that we've looked at, but you know, hey, we're going to do this one. So let's come up here for a second. We'll take a quick tour around the box itself. The side here's got a couple of nice illustrations of two different color schemes for it. Really nice box art. And then there is more information about the Jolly Rogers itself, the paint index, which is nice. You have it in Humbrol. And let me see if I can see there. It helps to actually have my glasses on so I can read. Here we go. Yeah, old man needs glasses. Here we go. So GSI, Testers, Life Color, Revell, and Vallejo. Good, since I use mostly Vallejo. Instructions, and then again, more pretty box art. Nothing on the back. The one thing I did take off is this. This is the Quinta Studios F4J Phantom 2 interior for Academy, and I know this is the F4J, so theoretically that will match up. The Jolly Rogers colors are really cool, and actually this particular aircraft is the reason I did the whole series of Jolly Rogers, was just so that I could do this one, because you know, from my perspective, that just looks cool. I really do like the Vietnam camo that I did in my other F4, but we'll see how this looks. So let's take a look inside this box and see what this one has. So we get our glass, fuselage, interesting colors. What is it, Bandai kit? So the aircraft is done in different colors, so this is interesting. We'll see how that pans out. I will say it's a little disconcerting, but hey, whatever. So here's our transfer sheet. Let's bring this down here so I can actually see what I'm doing. So here's our transfer sheet, and that one looks like that'll be fun to put on. The markings for the tail are in white, so you don't actually have black for the tail, although you do have black for the cover the nose. Stencil data. Doesn't look like to be as much stencil as I would have expected on an F4, but okay. All right. And then this here is, oh, looks like our paint scheme. And where the transfers go. That's kind of nice. Nice that this is in. Very nice. I like the way that's laid out. And there's your colors for your weapons. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. So you get your color callouts and you get your stencil data. So that looks like, I don't know. That just looks like there's a lot more needed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they're all here. Well, we'll find out when we go to actually do it. That looks cool. I like that
Come on, illustration. And then here's your, what's the word I'm looking for? Not arsenal. Call it arsenal. It comes with your weapons load. So that's kind of cool. Sort of see what weapons series go with what. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's take a look at our aircraft. There's our two types that we have, or our two different versions of the markings, and then what they call out. And then we get right into, as we always do, and this is a fold out. But as always, you get into it by way of starting with the cockpit. So you go ahead, put the cockpit together, drop your cockpit into what looks like the bottom part of a fuselage. So you go ahead and make that, put that all together. So right, so there's your cockpit tub. Then make your nose gear. Then drop that into the bottom of the fuselage nose. Looks like it goes together an interesting way. That looks like it's a bit of a pain in the backside, but all right. Those drop in there. So you put this in here, build this up, put that in here, then drop that into the wing. Well, that'll be fun. Interior of your engines. Put that in there, put there. There's painting the pilot, which I will not do because I will always do wheels down. Sorry, Becker. There's your ejection seat. So basically you build the cockpit with the exception of the seats and the pilot, and you come back later and put the seats in. I never understood that. Drop it, slide in the nose. Put the rest of the top part of the cockpit in. It's a nice little detail there. The side intakes. Your upper stabilizers. Tail fin. And then your undercarriage stuff. Okay. And you get figure painting guide. And then armament. And then you're done. And there's your parts call out, which is kind of nice. So it looks like it'll be interesting to build. I don't know if I want to open all these, but we're going to start with this one here. So the glass looks to be clear. It does have a seam I can see right there, and that's all scraped up. Maybe not. No, it does have a seam though. Has a seam down this. I don't see a seam down there. So there's a seam down there, seam down there. I'll have to see if that's something that can cheat and be an antenna or not. Or if I will have to be doing the dreaded clean the clear plastic thing. This is the upper part of the fuselage, and the recessed rivets and panel line are nice, and the surface detail is nice. Ooh, I like that. So the detail on this, if I can get this thing to focus for me. Come on. There we go. Detail on that is really nice. Cool. Alright. Then we get into these different colored plastics, and that, I don't know, I'm a little baffled about that, but here we are. So the detail on these are going to be the interior parts of the landing bays, and those look to be okay. You get some nice fine detail. Again, the surface detail and so forth for everything looks good. It's just weird that it's different colored. I mean, you're gonna have to paint the thing anyway, so why? But okay. Nice. All right. Look here. Slide molding on the intake. That's kind of nice. Two different noses, it looks like. So this is where your cockpit would go. We'll see with the cockpit, and there's your juncture for your exhaust, which is kind of nice they did it that way. Here's your two different noses, your multiple different tips. Nice. So that's really cool. You know, that detail, so that detail there, let's get it there. That is, I believe, cockpit detail, which is actually pretty nice. Then you get a couple of these. Now this is your, here's a nice figure. You don't get a couple of these, you get this one, and then you get other ones. This looks like another. So again, the detail, these detail pieces are actually really nice. A little disconcerting seeing the, this is one you get two of, and this is your ordnance. Ordnance, that's what I was looking for. Ordnance. We can see we got a part that's suicided right there. There's your pilots. If you want to go ahead and do the pilot, they actually look to be nice. You know, the pilots actually look to be well done. If you want to go ahead and do them, I do not, but that's me. And another one that is too. So your missiles, more ordnance. This one is all missiles. And then this here are your tailplanes, a couple of ordnance pylons, vertical stabilizer. Tubes are molded in, so be careful with those. And then last one, which is this. Let's see what this plastic is like. I can see that some of the pieces look like they've come off, so I'm not overjoyed about that, but what's up? So this here is the, you know, the part that goes underneath for the exhaust. Here you go. Again, detail's nice. I don't understand the different color plastic. I guess it's just to be cool. The detail on the intakes are nice there. And then same with the exhausts. It's actually really nicely thin. So this is really nicely done. I like how these are done. So you don't have seams on the inside where you're going to see them. You do have to put tires together. So yay having a seam there. Your seat detail isn't bad. I'm sorry, is that my outside voice? Am I sounding a little critical? I sound a little critical. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then this is the detail for your instrument panels and cockpits, etc. And you can see different versions. Yeah, those are actually pretty nice. I'm going to say you probably don't need to upgrade them, but I did. And then no, I'm not going to go through all this because this is the Quintus Studio upgrade kit, and that's what I'll use for this when I get to it. So, with that said, my first blush at this, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It does look to be, I don't know. I'm still kind of interested about why the different color plastic, but it looks to be all similar, at least as far as make goes. So we'll just go and get cracked into it. Those of you who are interested in what's inside the Academy box, there you go. The next episode of this will be me into the series of actually building the thing. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this is useful and entertaining, or at least useful anyway. And until next time, happy modeling.